โอเคก็สวัสดีนะครับทุกท่านนะครับคุณพ่อคุณแม่แล้วก็น้องๆเนาะนะครับทุกคนเลยนะครับวันนี้รู้หรือยังว่าฟังเรื่องอะไรกันมันคือเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของ InvestIN นะครับผม InvestIN เป็นองค์กรนะครับผมอยู่ที่ประเทศอังกฤษเนาะนะครับซึ่งเขาจะทำพวก Summer Course นะครับที่เกี่ยวข้องกับเรื่องของแนว Work Experience ก็คือพาเด็กๆไปดูพวกกิจกรรมต่างๆหรือว่าเป็นพวกแนวที่เป็นการไปดูงานนะครับในสาขาอาชีพประมาณ15อาชีพนะครับซึ่งปีที่แล้วเนี่ยผมเป็นคนพาไปนะครับก็จะมีน้องๆกลุ่มที่เคยไปมาด้วยนะครับเผื่อวันนี้จะให้เป็นฟีดแบ็กนะครับหรือไม่ก็จะเป็นแบบมาเล่าเป็นประสบการณ์ให้ฟังนะครับแล้วก็ของ InvestIN นะครับผมจัดมาเรื่อยๆอยู่แล้วนะครับก็เขาจะใช้ facility พวกนี้ครับผมในของ UCL ก็คือ University College London นะครับก็ในลอนดอนเลยก็ facility ต่างๆก็คือใช้ของในมหาวิทยาลัยเลยนะครับเราก็จะพาเด็กๆไปดูงานตามสถานที่จริงนะครับวันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติครับผมจากทาง co-founder นะครับของทาง InvestIN นะครับก็คือคุณชาเมียเนาะก็วันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะคุยกันในหัวข้อต่างๆนะครับก็จะมี1ก็คือเนี่ยInvestIN คืออะไรนะครับเขาเป็นองค์กรเกี่ยวกับพวกอะไรยังไงบ้างนะครับแล้วก็จะเป็นพวกคอร์สต่างๆที่เขามีนะครับแล้วก็จะมีการมาแชร์ประสบการณ์ของน้องๆจากปีที่แล้วเนาะนะครับว่าเป็นยังไงบ้างนะฮะแล้วก็จะมีการโฟนอินนะครับมาจากทางอังกฤษของทาง UCAS เป็นการอัปเดตเรื่องของ UCAS ต่างๆสำหรับเด็กๆด้วยนะฮะก็เดี๋ยววันนี้นะครับเซสชั่นต่างๆก็น่าจะประมาณสักชั่วโมงครึ่งนะครับหรืออาจจะเลทกว่านั้นนิดๆหน่อยๆนะฮะตรงนี้ก็เดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากันอีกทีนึงนะครับยังไงก็วันนี้นะครับก็เดี๋ยวเราเชิญคุณชาเมียได้เลย Please welcome ชาเมีย
Hello everyone.
Okay.
First off, thank you so much for coming, and thank you especially to you four. All these four came on InvestIN last summer, and they've come back to talk about it. So thank you so much for giving up time on a Saturday. So my name is Shamir. I'm the co-founder of InvestIN. I've come from London to be here today to speak to you all. I'll tell you a bit about the company, and of course, ask me any questions you have. But I think for you to understand the company and kind of the inspiration behind it, I'm going to kind of tell you my journey when I was younger. So you guys are what, 16 years old? 16. So when I was their age, same age as them, I wanted to be an investment banker. So I chose my A-levels, chemistry, economics, math, Spanish. I went to university to do economics at UCL. I then went to Oxford to do financial economics. And I didn't really know what investment banking was. I didn't know how to get into investment banking. But somehow, by luck, I got in, right? And I spent 10 years as an investment banker trading the emerging markets. And I did that, and I loved it, and it was great. And I felt very happy because I enjoyed my job, even though I didn't know what it was before I went. But when I was there, I really enjoyed it. Around sort of a few years into my career, I met a friend of mine, and my friend was a lawyer. And we went to dinner one day, and we're talking over dinner. And we start talking about our journeys when we were 16 years old to our jobs in law and investment banking. And what we found is the journey that we both had was actually very similar. Because like these guys, we were young, we were ambitious, we really wanted to think about our futures, go to good universities, have a good career, but we could not find any work experience at that age. We were just too young to find any work experience. And on top of that, we didn't feel like our teachers could really guide us on these jobs, right? And they couldn't give us the experience we wanted in our jobs. So in this discussion, when we were talking about this, we kind of felt there's a gap in the market, right? And that's the bridge between school and your career, because university doesn't really fill that gap. It's more academics, but we wanted to think bigger, right? So the idea we came up with was actually very, very simple, but in reality, it's a very complex idea to actually do. And what the idea was, is that why don't we create a way for young people who are still 14, 15, 16, 17 years old to test drive a career before they choose that career, right? So they can feel what it's like to do that job. So to give you an example, if you're, say, 16 years old and you're interested in, what are you interested in, for example? What career? Maybe medicine, doctor? Dentistry. Okay, so let's say you're interested in being a dentist. It's very hard to know what a dentist is really, what the job really feels like. So what we would do is we would take your daughter into a dentist clinic. She'll work with real dentists, only professionals, and she will actually be guided on the type of work that dentists do. And those same dentists will guide her on how do you become a dentist? What's the exact step? right? Same with all our other careers. We have 15 careers, as you can see here. So for example, with doctor, they go into a hospital, they work with doctors and they see real patients. Engineer, they go to an airfield. Who did engineering? You went to the airfield, right? Yeah, Lasham Airfield, and they work on gliders and planes with engineers, right? So it's a very simple concept, but the difficulty is what we do is we take a student out of the school setting, we bring them into the professional setting, and then we have them work with real professionals from that industry. So not their teachers, not academics, not university students, the real people who do the job. And they come from all the best firms. So like this is some examples of the firms they come from. Dentistry is not really firms, but you can see like if you're interested in finance, Goldman Sachs, if you're interested in, I don't know, technology, Samsung, engineering, Rolls-Royce. So these kind of firms is where our professionals come from. Now, the question is why? Why is this so important to do, right? I'm sure as parents, you're thinking about your child's future, right? And what you're probably thinking is, you know, I really hope my child does well in their exams and gets really good grades so they can go to a good university. And then you think, okay, they go to a good university, I hope they're going to have a successful life after that, get a good job and have a successful career. What we're trying to do is bring the whole thing together. So by coming on this program, we hope to empower a young person to be able to choose their career with confidence and actually know how to get into that career, firstly. Secondly, what we realize is the competition for the top university places and the top jobs is so intense these days. You have to beat so many people to get into the top universities and the top jobs. So what we really offer is a way to stand out in your applications. So we give you a bespoke certificate, we give you an industry reference letter. We're part of the UCAS application system, so you can reference us on UCAS, which is applying to UK universities. And you can also put it on your US college applications if you want to go to the US. So that allows you to stand out in the competition. And finally, I think you guys will agree, you meet people from all over the world, right? It's not just, they're literally from this summer just gone, we had 2,700 students from 96 different countries. And did you make any friends from any other countries? Which ones? Which countries? Japan, UK, Israel. I mean, the international aspect of this is great because I think probably, I'm guessing you stayed in touch with your friends, right? So now when you eventually become the computer scientist or the engineer, and your friends are also the computer scientist and the engineer in Israel and in Japan and everything, you've got this professional network around the world. And then you also have a network with our professionals who work on the program. So we think it's a great program. It's a very unique product. It's not really found anywhere else in the world. We've kind of created this concept. But from the start, we've been around for 11 years. From the start, we've had 65,000 students come through our programs. We're very experienced in this. Last summer, we had, I think, about 45 students come from Thailand. But I think Thailand is an area we really think has got a lot of potential because we think this product fits very well with Thai families and what they're looking for their child's future, especially in this part of the world. So look, I'm very happy to have you here today. Any questions you have about this, please do ask me. I brought a couple of members of my team with me who will talk to you as well. And you've got a private audience with us, so just feel free to jump in and ask anything. Okay, thank you. Pass it to Shu.
So all the fun bits told by my boss. So just going to let you know, I'm going to show you a video. I think showing you guys a video will be getting you guys might see yourself there as well. So I'm going to show the video so that's easier for everybody to understand what is InvestIN. And I just direct you over here. Just a second. Oh, you know what? InvestIN trailer. Just a second. InvestIN trailer. Oh, too many times playing. It's now playing hide and seek. Just a second. All right, cool.
We've been put through a lot of challenges in the past 10 days with the benefit program.
think my favorite moment will be the fashion show. My favorite moment is definitely speaking to our career professionals.
Absolutely important. That is probably the most fun. Really appreciate the trial careers and the just like think about.
So students can have a look at these specialties and see what plays to their strengths, their weaknesses, and see what they like and they don't like. I think there's nothing better than having a group of students that are really engaging.
Really enjoyed living in the UCAS campus.
The common space upstairs is amazing. There's a park nearby, I've been playing there a lot, and just a lot of fun being here.
I think for a student coming from abroad to London, understand what professional life is like in one of the biggest and most important cities in the world for business is an opportunity really like no other. To really build out their CV, really build out their experience, get into your reference letter, whilst having something brilliant for the university to about the future. And most importantly, they will have the best time of their life, make a lot of new friends, and have experiences they can find nowhere else in the world.
I did this last year and I learned so much about it. I would definitely recommend it. Thank you, Leslie.
So from this video, as you can see that we definitely, give them the best time. And actually today we have we have some 4 students who used to join our summer just gone. And I believe that they really enjoy it. That's why they were here to share their experiences today as well. I hope you do enjoy it. Yeah. So for my bit, I'm just going to do a quick summary for the whole core program to let you guys know. So Alicia, you might help me press it. I don't know why. Yeah. So continue, please. Yeah. So we also think it's important because we understanding sometimes as a parent is thinking job is too far. Maybe they still got chance to think, but actually, it's actually directly impact on your university application already. If your kids are interested in studying in the UK, already in the UK, the references letter has already been reformed. The personal statement is about to reform soon. And in the past, the personal statement, they just give you a blank and you start to type in everything. And you as a young person, you're thinking like, what do I really need to write in order to attract the university? And you don't know how, you don't have a guideline, but now they actually give you some guideline. They give you some questions and they say, please provide me your answer. And I want to know exactly what you've done to prepare the experiences to get into the universities. I also want to know what kind of learning style you are. Have you experienced this in university life before? These are the questions that universities are now actively asking because universities also wanted to know, are you serious about your degree? Do you know what kind of industry you're going to get into? Because universities don't want to find out a young person get in and study maybe halfway through the degree and decided, you know what, I'm not really meant for this university. I'm going to withdraw, I'm going to change. And then you as a parent, you'll feel like, oh my God, my kid's going to break my bank. I just sponsor in transfer university and other stuff. But as a young person, it's also unfair for them without trying the industry. Now, if they try the industry and they like it, they have a right experience to mention. They also have a right references later to given. Because this year, the UCAS references later, it already say you have to come from the school teacher. You have to give reasonable background, your education background. Most importantly, you need to give supporting evidence. What have you done? This is a bit InvestIN comes handy because for the 1 week student, we give certificate and we not just only give a certificate, we so 4 of them actually have to do an online assessment in order to pass to get a certificate. And secondly, students who join 2 weeks, they not only get a certificate, but also they'll get an industry references later that is signed by industry professional. So the industry references later, for example, this is a medical school student. We say this person joined InvestIN for the doctor. These are the skills the student practice through. Most important, how many hours they practice through. This is a practical. So if you are going to apply for world-leading medical application, including Thailand, they start asking you, what have you done? What have you prepared to be a medical student? So you want to be a vet, just to let you know, if you're applying for Australian vet, they're actually asking you on the application form, what animal have you in contact? What did you do to that animal? You can't just say, I go to a zoo, I see so many animals, and then you say, yeah, I see these animals. No, you got to really actively mention what have you done to the animal. Because the university also don't want you to enter vet school. And later on you're thinking, nah, it's too stink. I had to work on the night. I don't want to be a vet anymore. They want you to already know what kind of career you are, basically. So in terms of our fees, these are our original fees. So 1 week fee, 2 weeks fee, and 2 weeks premium fee. So just to let you know, I will later on explaining what's the difference between 2 weeks and 2 weeks premium. But in terms of the accommodation, airport pickup, just to let you know, if you join the APSthai, you all register applying through the APSthai. They will let you know like airport transfer, everything. So you might even save on this bit because everybody join together, join force. Accommodation fee, as a parent, you also don't need to worry. Accommodation fee not just come as accommodation, it actually also comes with the breakfast, lunch, gift card, and dinner, and also guardianship that is coming from our side. And also, as you guys know, these 4 students here, we have a nurse in accommodation to check out, are you really ill or are you just tired, basically. So this is for safeguarding. We also throw into the accommodation. And for our accommodation, for that, all the prices, we're actually providing early bird discount. So the early bird discounts, must be heartbroken for you guys, but don't worry. So the early bird discount is basically, if you are interested in this, please contact our APSthai partner. They will be able to give you an early bird discount. Your early bird discount is actually impacted very good because on the website, if you book directly with us, the accommodation fee is slightly expensive compared to if you're booking through the APSthai. Because the accommodation fee, you can see 1,200, 2,600, 2,600. But if you book in on the website directly, 1,290, 2,795. My boss is crying because he's basically paying for a little bit extra. Yeah. We will, don't worry, we will touch on that side. So these are just to let you know, certainly your kids are, through APSthai, you're getting the best deal out of it. And APSthai also send their own group leader to make sure your kids are planned and everything come back very good. So we're gonna talk about the cost structure for you. So the cost structure, we're gonna look into each week's cost structure for that before we talk about food and everything. I know everybody care about food, but let's talk about the cost structure for you today, basically. Lisa, can you go directly to the cost structure because of the laptops there? Yeah? Thank you so much. Yeah. Now they envy now. It's okay. Come back again. All right, so just as you know, week 1, you check in on Sunday, and normally TT will bring your students, your kids, arrive in the airport, and from the airport, we'll bring them to the Hilton Lounge, and from Hilton Lounge, they have a little bit of refreshment, and then they on the coach together, TT will bring them to our UCL to check in. So this is the typical medicine doctor timetable. Monday to Friday, you guys know, you guys all know the memory, reminds you, 7:30 to 9:30 is the breakfast time. And then 10 o'clock, we start to gather students around. And normally students gather around about 10:30. Yeah, and then normally 10:30 to 11 or 11 o'clock, we start our lesson. We finish our lesson at 5:30 or 5 o'clock. Then accommodation students, they'll travel back to accommodation with our staff guidance. This year, after dinner, you have a compulsory event activity. Now you feel like, I have my freedom or something. No. This year, accommodation students, we will do some event activity like karaoke night, yoga night, to let them engage so that you don't feel like TT don't need to like bring them and say, do you want to go to Chinatown or something? Don't worry. We have it sorted out, even activity for you, for your own kid safety. On Saturday and Sunday, that's got them jealousy. So Saturday and Sunday, this summer just gone, they have to study. Now we know we have to combine a little bit fun. So Saturday and Sunday, you have a relatively light breakfast time. And lunch you finish approximately 2 o'clock to 5:30. We bring the kids to nearby tourist spot to take their own Instagram photos because they still want to have some fun. Now they look at me thinking like, why? And on Sunday, you will bring them to nearby park to do some sports activity as well. But depends on the weather, whether it's too hot or is it too, when it's not hot, we'll bring them outside. So don't worry about safety. However, if you are doing 2 weeks premium, very ambitious students, this is a bit that will do exactly like you did because you guys are all ambitious students. So Saturday and Sunday, they will go to LSE. They will learn the strategy workshop. The dad is approval. The daughter is now thinking, no. Okay, you'll do a strategy workshop. You'll learn the strategy. You also have a motivation speaker to come down, speak to them, to motivate them, to share their life story. How do they succeed in their life? And on Sunday morning, LS is also going to be LSE again. You're going to do psychometric test. And this psychometric test, not just only do the test, but also tell your kids what's the report looking like, what's your advantages, what's your shortages, so you can improve it on. And on Sunday afternoon, we're having a LinkedIn people from professional LinkedIn people from LinkedIn to talk about CV. So they're supposed to finish that session with a CV out and also finish that session with a LinkedIn profile created. And also we'll have a professional photographer to take your LinkedIn profile headshot for them. So these are something a little bit different. Would you guys attempt to do it again? You are doing PPE. It's very important for you as well. Yeah. So do you mind? Yeah, thank you. So on the second week, you can see the doctors one, don't worry. We have our program associate director going to talk to you day 1 to day 10 doctor stuff later on, but she will do the lesson simulation for you, but she can answer you more details on that side. So again, study in the morning, and this time you might travel to different hospital, travel to different site. How many times you guys have to travel out, like in London this time? Do you recall? Multiple times, too tired. Yeah. So you can also see on Thursday evening, this is a bit different this year. Second week, Thursday evening, we're having a gala dinner that is in the restaurant for a 3-course meal, and that is overlook the river Thames. It's like this way. So I'm gonna show it to you. Not this food, don't worry. Not that food, it's this food. Hey. So you're gonna overlook the river Thames, and you'll be semi-casual smart dresses. Basically, the idea is that you sit down with Shamir, you're asking him, so what did you do to get into Oxford? What did you do to get into like a banking? Or maybe you sit down with a dentist or vet, say, what did you do for your medicine application? What did you do for like for your vet practice? Basically, is hiring someone successfully next to you, eating dinner with you, basically. You guys want to come back again? All right, cool. And this also just lets you know, this is a single ensuite at our UCL accommodation. So they definitely don't need to share their bedroom with someone else. They also don't need to share bathroom with someone else. So you will feel like more in ease. And also it's in central London location. How central, you guys can explain is to that. Very, very central. Too central. Okay, that's good. And also, they have a lot of fun, I can pretty sure. And also, we have our own guardianship team to get in and to do. This is our own team. We didn't outsource it. We have our own team to understanding that. And we have our also like fantastic facility, like a laundry room. A lot of you guys were asking, where's the laundry? Where do I wash my clothes? Laundry room, we definitely have it. I don't know, is it you guys forgot to take out the clothes the last day? There's a student left the clothes accidentally. So, not you guys, good. Also, there's no library, so the kids was actually relieved, no library, but there's a common room. There's a common room for kids to practice, to mingle with their friends, that they just hang out, basically. Music room, if you really want to, there's a piano room, and opposite, there's a tennis court. As you guys all remember, there's a tennis court opposite. So again, it's in a very nice area, so you don't feel like the kids is in danger, and it's definitely in our safe hand as well. So Any questions so far? Is there any questions so far? No questions? Do you guys have any questions? No.
You said you were interested in being a dentist, right?
Dentist,
So
OPS.
would you like to be interested to see what kind of things you do at a dentist or? So why don't you put the dentist brochure on screen, not last year's one, but the current.
Yeah, no problem. Yep, no problem. I was thinking to let the student do feedback before the UCAS.
This is some pictures from the dentist one. This is something. So this could be interesting for you. I don't know if you can read that, but these are the things you do. I can let you read that, but if you have any questions on that, tell me. But yeah, this is when you're actually doing impressions, reading X-rays, you're solving cases for patients. So actually getting patient data, which is all active, you actually solve the cases with the dentist, we use VR, we do a virtual reality for that as well. And we do a whole section on the end of the press sheet on dentist school applications. So when you want to apply, when you want to apply to your dentist university, how should you go about it? And then the second week, yeah, this is big, dental ethics. So when you go to university, you have, especially medical and dental things, you have to go through ethics. That's something very, very important. You do networking student with the dentist and the dental students. So you can ask them like, show me your application. Like, how did the whole thing work? What's your first years in university like? What advice do you have for me? Then we do oral surgery, pain management and patient well-being, which is very important. Patient consultations, this is really good. So this will definitely be part of your interview when you go for dentist, because they ask you how do you do consultation, you do mock consultations. And then we do an assessment center as well. So what we do is we try and give you some good live feedback on how you're doing on different things on the last day. So it's pretty full, pretty full, but it's actually really fun.
Cool. So, any more question about the dentist side? No, don't worry. We'll send you all the details, and TT will send you all the details as well.
So you'll be a dentist for 2 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So now we wanted to pass in the wanted to pass in the things. I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of questions. They are the one who just did the course this year. So it'd be nicer if you guys can share your experiences. What did you do? And then, one by one, finally time to do you. Yeah, just sit there, don't worry. Yeah.
Hello, so I took part in the Young Doctor Experience in UCL last summer. So I took part in the Young Doctor Experience in UCL last summer, and I think it was like a great experience to actually see what studying medicine in the UK is like, because the facilities in UCL were brilliant, especially like the lecture theatres. We were able to use like university lecture theatres, and also I was able to experience and talk with industry leading professionals and doctors from various parts of the UK, giving like information on many details on like what studying in the UK is like. Maybe like we had a full day on patient consultations. We also talked about medical ethics, and we also went to the doctor training school as well, it's a great experience for seeing what you really like and what you really want to pursue in your university. Yeah.
What was your favorite thing you did? What was the best part for you?
I think it was like one of the more hands-on experience. It was maybe the blood taking. We were able, yeah, we had the chance to perform blood taking on like mannequins. No.
One student can't take the side.
Yeah.
We had one student who was afraid of needles, but she still did it.
She still did it.
Really good.
Right.
So I think she confidently
That's
did it.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's a good way to actually see what you like and discover yourself more. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, so I went to the young engineering course and I actually felt like it was a very good experience because it allowed me to learn many things about the career and what I had to do to pursue this career. I also had lots of interesting knowledge from this course about engineering. For example, two of my favorite activities was the airfield day when I went to the Lasham airfield, and the second one was the supercar day. Yes. Yes. So basically, in the supercar day, what I found interesting was how an engine worked. I think so. The teacher was able to explain it very well, and I felt that this career was right for me because it allowed me to see what engineering is actually like. So I had a better understanding of this career, and I think I'm on the right path to this career.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you.
So you want to be a supercar engineer at the end?
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
What would be like your dream company to work for? Would it be like F1? Would it be like?
I think Rolls Royce is a good
Nice.
pick.
Top three cars.
Maybe airplanes also. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Pam. I did the Politic Leader Summer Program one, which I think 10 days quite okay for me. Like since on the first day they taught us how to do connection with people. I think that's the very basics of the politics since you have to do like lots of connection between people. And also there's a data we went to UCL and LSE to study how between the international and national crisis, and we have this model United Nations. Like I participated this during my school as well, but they also have this in the course, which is I think is very interesting, and it encouraged me to speak more, and I did improve my public speaking. That's what really helps.
Great.
Thank you. And especially like politics, like in Thai, we don't have like much of opportunity to kind of like say things or even taking our perspective into the political view. But in UK, you can basically talk or do most of the things in terms of in the law. So I think that's a big step forward for people pursuing in political science or anything to do with politics career.
So do you think you'd come to the UK to study politics?
Probably.
Yeah.
Likely.
Which university would you like to go to?
Durham.
Durham's really good.
Yeah.
Durham's really good. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Marta, and I did young software engineering program. It was like really good experience for me. We did a lot of like discussions about like how technologies changes our lives, and also like we did a lot of projects as well, and we like explore a lot of topics because like computer science is all about like research and discussion. So we did a lot of our own research as well, and we talked to a lot of professionals, so we know like we know more about what they do in their lives, because there are so many like jobs related to software engineering, like engineering. There's like also like game development, something like that. So we kind of explore everything. So I think it's really great that we like know more and gain more experience. And also like we did some like actual practical thing as well, like code the robot, and also yeah, we did a trading app as well. So yeah, it was a really great experience.
And you've applied already to
Yes.
the UK.
Yes.
Applying for computer science.
Yes.
Did you put InvestIN on your application?
Yes,
Awesome.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hope everything works.
Thank you.
I was at UCL. I hope you get into UCL. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.
So, no question about money. Good. Like Priya and then like a TD. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Which career do you think you might be interested in? Yeah. There's 3 intakes of engineer. Right. So the data engineer. There's one in early July, which is arriving like 6th of July. Sorry, 7th of July.
7th of July, you arrive in, and yeah, and then you check in the UCL accommodation, and then if you check in during the daytime, my colleague, they will show you around the nearby area, and then on the 8th of July, you start in your lesson. Of course, you finish your breakfast, and you start your lesson. You either do 1 week or you do 2 weeks, and the best experience that he's having is 2 weeks. Yeah.
1 week the British student.
Yeah, please. So literally just the date, because some British students, they finish until 24th of July. And some international school students in Britain, they finish on 3rd of July. So it's up to their family schedule. Some family want to have a personal holiday before their kids go for the course. Some British kids, they just literally because they are in state school, like grammar school, very good grammar school, then they will have to join on the 28th of July. But like Shamir just said, engineering is so popular. Yeah. True. Okay, good. Here, 2 weeks over here, and then also TT suggesting you to join on 29th of July. So 28th of July you landed in, because that way you can meet most of the friends over here as well. Okay, thank you. Priya, you can sign it up now. Thank you. Yeah. So, any questions over here? No question? Do you have a question, Priya?
You're joining him too, yeah.
He's gonna be your boss. he will say to me, can I bring my he's a nice one. He bring the students. If you guys asking him, can I go somewhere else? He say, let me think about it. You have to behave yourself. You do well. Then I bring you out to and then but of course he would, yeah. Oh. Okay, good one. So this is just to let you know, these are the days you can consider, and you can ask your friend, feel free to join, because you see you got your architecture, art, computer science, dentistry, engineering, entrepreneurship, fashion design, filmmaking, forensic science, investment banking, international politics, and also young lawyer, medicine doctor, psychology, and vet, basically. So you can have not only you join in, but also your other friends. If they're interested, they can all join in. Please. 29th of July. Yeah. Yeah, so if you choose 2 weeks, it will end it at the 9th of August. And then on the 10th of August in the morning, 9:30, you check out your UCL accommodation. Yeah. You still got enough time. Thailand school doesn't open until after mid of August and the beginning of September as well. You still have some good time, because look at this. You're going to meet more friends. You're going to meet more friends. Look at this. 55% are British students. You guys, they can tell you they see a lot of British students over there. And another rest of 45% are rest of the world. Within the rest of the world, 39% are from Turkish, 20% are from Mandarin-speaking country, like mainland China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan. Another 10% are Americans. And then you can also see there's Romania, there's French, there's like Indian, Italian, well, Thai for sure, yeah. And Spanish students, Canadian students, Greek students, German students. We actually have some, she just mentioned Israel and some other countries all joined together. We actually have kids flying from Australia, 25 hours flight. They have to arrive in at least 2 nights in advance for just a jet lag. Yeah, because they know this is somewhere they wouldn't get the experiences from, basically. And as your parents, you also want to thinking please tell me what do you interested in. Your kids will say to me, nah, I'm interested in I don't interested in that. They were changing their mind every few months. But you want them to really try in order to find out what are you really passionate about, basically. Yeah. So any questions? If no question, don't worry. About 6 p.m. we were having like the UCAS people to join in. They are coming from he's an international director from UCAS. He will tell you, and this is more for you as well, how the UCAS system going through, and how do you already prepare for UCAS 3 years in advance, and also most importantly, what's the UCAS reform and everything. But the most important thing is that now you know our course structure, and oh yeah, one thing we forgot to mention: food. Okay, are you guys really thinking we don't have a good food? Okay, good. That's good. So as a Thai parent, just to let you know, this is our accommodation food in the morning. So breakfast, you have a traditional cereal cold food, but I know as an Asian stomach, you want a warm food. Here is the warm food. So you got like British breakfast, you got tomato, like stir-fried tomato, but the thing is, the kids normally jump over the tomato and mushroom and beans and go get the sausages and bacon and toast and egg as well. So you can see you definitely also have fruits counter, although I didn't see any one of you pick it up. I didn't see that. Yeah. And also we have our like cold food counter. You have bagel and muffin, and they have ham and cheese. You have a tea and coffee and juice section. And then you have a yogurt as well. So also you have melon as a dinner fruits. Melon and pineapple and watermelon. I actually don't thinking like why they don't pick up fruits anymore. And on top of the main course, you also have like a salad bar as well. And hate to say, like kids does like soda drinks. Yeah. Yeah, it's laughing now. They really enjoy the like a Coca-Cola and stuff, but we still got our own juice section there, and also of course the bread. So now if we enlarge this, I'm going to enlarge this. Yeah, for you guys. So I'm going to let you show how our menu being very. So have a look of this. It's like you got potatoes, you got carrots, you got broccoli, you got steamed potatoes. And also you got, well, like vegetable option. And also, if you go bigger, I'm gonna go bigger side. Over here. Let's go bigger over here. If you say it's not Asian enough, I really can't tell. Sesame chicken, beef in oyster sauce. Is that not Asian enough? Yeah. And also like you have a spring roll and like a egg noodle. So certainly, I think kids love eating takeout, but we definitely prefer the right food. Which food you like the most, apart from snack? Like we prepare 24-hour snacking station as well. Yeah, what do you really like, apart from the, like, you just answer, I know your favorite. How about you? You eat too much takeout. You like everything? Okay, good answer. How about you? Did you ever try the accommodation food?
Only 0 for 10 days straight.
Oh my god. Okay, what about your dinner?
Oh, I ate the accommodation as well.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. We know Thailand has the best food, so we understand. They're homesick. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah.
Oh, you like hamburger and then like a hot dog. Yeah, we do have that as one day or 2 days of the dinner. That was the day I see the most student queue.
Oh.
Yeah. I was actually like, wow, okay, that's interesting. But just to let you know, like, we're not going to starving you. You guys are not starving, right? Yeah, there's way too many quiz, way many chocolate, and there's also other stuff over there. So over here is like, you can also see like some of our food over here, but don't worry, like these things, like if you're asking like APSthai, they will share it with you. And then like we also have some like photos that's over the summer. We have that basically. So you can see like each one of them enjoy and have fun. Again, these photos will share over by APSthai. These are the things to encourage, if you have any friends or any kids you think is good for that, contact APSthai for that, basically. You guys trying to find it out yourself? thinking like, where's the pictures? Where am I? There. So for example, this is one of our banking. Hey, 太慢了. It's a bit slow over there. But don't worry, it's gonna be there. Yeah. Architecture, everything. Yeah. All right, cool. We're gonna have like, should we have a mini break or before 6 p.m. or should we just, okay, cool, no problem.